Well, howdy there, Internet people, it's Beau again. So today, we're going to talk about Trump abandoning veteran promises. Back on May 9th, 2025, an executive order came out and grandiose promises were made. It was a day Republicans celebrated because Trump was promising to help those homeless vets they always pretend they care about. He turned his attention to a facility in LA that once featured a chapel, billiard hall, 1,000-seat theater, and housed about 6,000 veterans. His order would designate a national center for warrior independence on the West Los Angeles VA campus in which homeless veterans in the Los Angeles metropolitan area and around the nation can seek and receive the care, benefits, and services to which they are entitled. Or so said his executive order. The order said that the Secretary of Veterans Affairs would, quote, within 120 days of the date of this order, present an action plan to the President through the Assistant to the President for Domestic Policy to meet these directives and restore the capacity to house up to 6,000 homeless veterans at the National Center for Warrior Independence by January 1, 2028. This was it. It was proof that Trump really and truly cared about veterans. He didn't really think we were losers and suckers. So here we are a year later, and a lot of vets are starting to wonder if all he did was prove to himself that vets are suckers for believing him. It's a year later, and do you know what's in the next budget for this grandiose project? Not a single penny. Nothing. Not a dime. The President's April budget plan for fiscal year 2027 doesn't fund the project he used to make vets think he cared. Let's be clear. This isn't what Congress approved. This is Trump's plan. It's not like he wanted it and Congress didn't approve it. He didn't even ask for the money. Another piece of information for all those who believed him is that according to NPR, the administration made officials at the Department of Veterans Affairs and local contacts sign non-disclosure agreements related specifically to that project. It's almost like somebody doesn't want anyone talking about Trump giving up on yet another promise to all us suckers out there. Maybe the issue is that housing 6,000 homeless vets in LA doesn't make a lot of sense, mainly because there aren't that many. It's about double LA's total homeless vet population. It's also worth noting that most advocates would suggest housing 6,000 homeless vets in one location probably isn't the best idea. Maybe it's time to just bluntly acknowledge that Republicans don't actually care about the homeless, veteran or not. And generally, the only time they bring up helping homeless vets is as an excuse to not help a different demographic. You'll always hear them say, oh, we can't help the average homeless person because we need to help our vets. They had an executive order to do just that, and they didn't even ask for the money. Face it, vets, no matter their situation, are nothing more than props. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.